Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the channel. So this is my second attempt for the Wednesday video. So part of what was the original vibe and energy when I started the first video was be patient. And I think that still applies clearly since I had to delete that one and I'm doing another one. Anyway, more importantly, there have been a number of people who have mentioned that either they or people they care a great deal about are struggling with very serious issues. And I would ask that everyone, in your own way and in whatever tradition you feel comfortable with, please say a prayer for well-being, for everyone to be treated with capable hands, regardless of whatever treatment they're seeking. And we're all just trying to do our best. Okay, so I wish everyone well, and hopefully everyone will be okay. Right before starting this video, I asked again, what is the message for the collective, for the vibe? And this is a general reading. They're always general readings. There's no way it could be anything other than that. And what I heard was make peace. Now make peace with where you are in your life. Make peace with who you are. And I feel like that goes along with that sense of rushing and never doing enough. And sometimes we just need to take a step back and say, we are doing enough because it's the best we can do. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's try to see if we can get some messages through cards, both Oracle and Tarot. Oh, in case you're new here, hi, I'm Holly, psychic medium, just an old-fashioned psychic medium. I am not a trained card reader, but I do adore them, and I will frequently say, help me out, Spirit, because I rely on my guides and guardians to guide me with what I need to know. I think part of my disjointed energy today is because maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the change of season. I know we're moving into that time of the year in this hemisphere where very often people feel like spirit energy ramps up, but quite honestly, that's just kind of all year long. But autumn in this country, in America, in this hemisphere, does have a different vibe and energy to it depending on where you live. But I have had a number of spirits that just seem to be lining up. And that was part of the reason why I deleted that last video. But anyway, so anyway, if I'm in a weird headspace and I'm sounding a little disjointed, I feel like my attention is being split in a couple of different directions. So let's get focused. Spirit, help me to get focused and pull messages for the collective. Again, when you have a general reading, it can't apply to everyone. But we're going to find out what the general vibe is for the collective. And yay, Wednesday. Mid-work week is always a week to me. The weekend feels, unless you work on the weekend, and many of you do, more than one job. But the weekends, if you're not working, almost feel like a freebie to me. All right, so we are going to use the almost hit the phone or the camera with the box. So we're going to use the Wild Reflections Tarot. Let's see what is coming. Oh gosh, I've got some anxiety ramping up, and I don't think it feels bad necessarily. And remember, this is the general vibe coming in, but it feels just like there's a lot of energy coming in, and it's almost a little overwhelming, and I'm trying to get a grip on what it is, but sometimes we're not supposed to know right away. So I'm asking for what we can know, what we are allowed to know. They're saying that's a better way to put it. What are we allowed to know at this time to help us to understand the energies that are ramping up? They said, look at it right now. Okay, I'll look at that card right now. The Five of Swords. This card is a very disturbing card to me because look at the guy in the back. It's him. It's the guy in the front. More crossing. I think that's what it means. And there's a lot of large black birds behind him. Vultures and crows are very often the calling card for people who do this kind of work. Not this kind of work with readings, but specifically with either psychopomp, and that's what they call it in shamanic communities, or I refer to it as death walking, kind of having one foot in this world and one foot in the next, and being really nothing more than a translator for spirit, you know, and that's what it is. It's not, you know, big and scary and weird or anything. It's just we are the translators for spirit. And a lot of mediums would consider that to be mediumship. But let me get this card. Hold on. Oh, gosh. Since this is the second video, I don't have a mug because I already had a bunch of coffee. The Lovers. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Maybe this is going to okay. I think they're giving us another... I'm telling you, my head is just so in that space. That's what I saw when I saw this card. But I do feel like with this card jumping way out, I do feel like for the collective, we've got a different kind of reading going on here. I see this as, this almost feels like with this imagery, the Death card. And the Death card does not mean death necessarily. It just means an ending. So it does feel like, not that this situation with the Lovers, not that a couple is ending, but that the strife could be ending. It could mean that the relationship is ending, but, you know, I need more clarification. More clarification, please. Help me to understand where this is going. Help me to understand this reading. Okay, let me get another deck. Now use this one again. All right, they're saying not to finish with this one yet. But they're bringing me back to this Lover's card. Something about the flowers around her hair and the roses in particular. This is a new beginning. I keep hearing new beginning when I look at this card. Well, let's see what comes out as the clarification. Clarification, please. Clarification, please. We're just kind of jumping. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. And that one, I looked at the bottom just because I was looking, but it doesn't have any significance. I very clearly heard no. So, nope, not taking it. All right. And this is the way they came out. I just moved the microphone, so I hope that doesn't make a weird sound. Okay. Here's what we've got. And I'm going to let Spirit take over. I feel like I'm too jumbled in my own head right now to do this. Because I almost feel breathless, and that is a sign. Again, it's just, I know Spirit is very, very close. Okay. All right. Start over. We've got Five of Swords, the Lovers, and also not only just the wreath around her hair with the, and I heard new beginning, but the sun. The sun could be going down or the sun could be coming up, and I feel like it's coming up with a red sky. And that is always, I was told, a sign of good weather, clear weather coming, positive weather coming. Good to be on the water weather, in this case in the water. Not for that guy, it wasn't. So that's why I feel like this was an ending. So I feel like strife or stress of some sort is ending and a new day is dawning. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Coins, Four of Sunflowers, whatever you want to call them. And he is definitely holding on to this harvest. He is clutching it and holding on to it with a very stern look. So this is someone who's not willing to let go, but not in a bad way. After this much strife, you kind of want someone who's willing to do the work and hold on. Eight of Wands. And again, water. The image of water. There's a clear new beginning. And the sound of the rushing water, something moving in quickly is about to happen. Something is going to move in very quickly. The change that is happening is moving in extraordinarily quickly. Someone has decided they're ready to fight for what they want. They're not going to let go. And then we have the Seven of Wands. And it's a person crossing a very precarious bridge. Yet again, over water. Someone is afraid that someone else is walking away. So what do you do when you decide, I know what I want, I know what I'm going to go after, and with everything I've got, you have to move fast. Because someone is about ready. Someone is walking in the opposite direction. Okay, these last two cards are important. Eight of Swords. In this case, because it is a reflection, this individual, they have every means of survival they need. They are free, they're not bound, they have protection, they have a way to cut down whatever they need to make a shelter, to find food. But yet this is how they feel. They feel like they are bound and trapped and they can't do anything. Now, the genders on this card, don't let that trip you up. It's the energy of the card that makes a difference. But I do feel like this is a reading between two people. I don't feel like this is work. I don't feel like this is family. I feel like this is a romantic bond. Hello, Lover's card. But this person, and I'm asking Spirit, so who is this? Is it this person? And I'm hearing, no, it's this person who is also this person. I feel like the Lovers is a potential, but it's not a given. This person has finally woken up. This person realizes what they want. Make haste. Those are the two words I'm hearing. Make haste. Because someone is taking off. They're leaving. I just looked at that. I saw that she's holding a big staff. She's balanced. She has come into her own and she is balanced and complete. And even though that is a very precarious bridge, she can easily cross it because she is balanced. This person, however, would be terrified. They're terrified of their own image and reflection. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Sunflowers, Queen of Coins, whatever you want. And look, she has the same wreath of flowers around her head. She is not only balanced, she crossed that bridge and she is coming into her own as a queen, into her own abundance, into her own wellness, into her own stability. She may have been here at one point, but this is where she is now. All right, I'm going to use another deck. I want to know what is happening with this. I'm going to use Lightseer's Tarot. And we need to figure out what's going on here. Ooh, I feel very hot. Okay. Okay. Five of Wands, fighting. Okay, those were last. Fighting. Five of Wands, Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Seven of Wands, Death, and Five of Cups. This is the internal battle that we're seeing. Of this person, who is one half of the Lover's card. Okay, that is validating that one half of this partnership is confused, so let's focus on that half and see if they figure it out and come through. And then, because we're going to put these two cards to the side, because I feel like this individual who ends up the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, she is not only a queen, but she is painting and creating her own reality. She has stepped into her wellness, whereas this other person may still be living in a fantasy world. All right, so let's focus on, and let's use this one, the Four of Pentacles or the Four of Coins, the one who's like clutching on and won't let go. Tell us about this person and what's causing them so much strife that they can't let go. What is causing that person so much strife that they are willing to let a Queen of Coins go? And I'm hearing it's out of fear. Well, duh, we know that. Fear of what? These two cards were sticking out of the side, so nothing flew, so I'm going to take these two from the previous read. Yeah, okay. We have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles again. This person feels defeated. They feel gutted. They feel like yeah, okay, so what I'm hearing is they feel like it's too late for them. And they're also, there's a little bit of greed going on there. There's an issue with money, because normally this would be a very positive card. But in this instance, with the Ten of Swords, and I'm asking what is holding this person back? And I think it's a little bit of greed. I think they're greedy. Ace of Swords, and in their head. So they're way up in their head, a little bit greedy, a whole lot afraid. Oh, thank you, Spirit. And they're afraid of making a fool of themselves, and they feel like they've already been made to look foolish, and they don't want to look foolish again. Hazel was confirming. Hi, Hazel. Bye, Hazel. I don't know if you heard the meow. That was her. She came up and smacked my leg and then took off. All right. Okay, so we don't know what that half of the equation is doing, but this part of the equation, they're doing really well. So let's find out. So this person decided, got to get my life in order, get balanced, cross that bridge, away from where they are, so they're going somewhere new. So let's see what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles. Different deck. They want me to use a different deck for this one. Okay, so what's going on with the Queen of Pentacles? Because I feel like, as far as the collective is concerned, the Queen of Pentacles would be someone in the collective. I feel like this person who is up in their head and a little greedy and afraid, this person I feel like is someone that someone in the collective has been dealing with. And this could carry over in a whole lot of ways for a whole lot of people. This one. Okay. The Unfolding Path Tarot. I also feel like someone may hear from an ex, but not just an ex that was, you know, a romantic partner, but an actual spouse. So for someone in the collective, you may have a spouse reach out to you to try to, oh, that's kind of just mean and dirty. They want to have their cake and eat it too. That's what I just heard. And so they're going to see that, yeah, this is someone who doesn't want to take on responsibility and be a grown-up, but they want you to step back in and take care of things for them at any level. So just be aware of that and understand that if you did get divorced, you got divorced for a reason. Okay? This person has not changed. So for those of you in the collective who hear from a spouse who is they just seem like a different person all of a sudden. They haven't changed. Okay. Now, just be aware. All right, so let's get back to this one because I don't feel like this was a married couple. So, what's going on with our Queen of Pentacles? What is going on with the Queen of Pentacles? What is happening with the Queen of Pentacles and where is she? What is she doing? What's going on? Holy moly, I got to get up to get that one. And this card jumped out in a weird way too. So let me, interesting. Because the guy started out, or the girl or whatever, but the other person, I'm saying that because that looks like a guy to me. So anyway, but that person had a Five of Wands. Our Queen started out with the Five of Wands. A little bit of struggle and strife, but she turned it into something that helped her to feel stronger and more like have that warrior spirit instead of feeling defeated and like she's in a constant fight. Okay. Hang on. All right. Hold on. All right. And yes, I'm wearing, let me show you what I got. I'm wearing like super big baggy sweatpants. I dropped something on my shirt. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I clearly acknowledge that. That's why I was like, I gotta get up. You're going to see that I'm wearing my big sloppy sweatpants underneath all this. All right. So it's life. It's real. Gosh, now I wish I had made another cup of coffee. I kind of want it now. All right. So with our Queen, what's going on with the Queen? Holy moly, man. I knew it. I knew that was going to come up. Ooh. She's got good reading. Or he. It doesn't matter. But there's a woman on there. You know. She's got a great reading. Okay. See, she did her work. She got all balanced. She got her staff, figured out how to balance herself. She's walking on. She's moving on. Yay, Queen of Coins. Okay. So, she gets the Hierophant. All right, the Hierophant. Well, let me just show you what I got. All right, so we've got the Hierophant. And yet again, the Lovers. Temperance, balance, and the Ten of Cups. No wonder it went flying straight over there. It just, those cards wanted to be acknowledged in a big way. Well, not the cards themselves. They don't. Spirit wanted this essence to be acknowledged. All right. So this is commitment. This is, she is walking into, or he is walking into, whomever this person is. The balanced person. We'll say that. So that's the greedy person who's stuck in their head. And this is the balanced person. So that's what we'll call them. That way we can remove genders. So the greedy person is worried about money or losing money or sharing or doing whatever, or, that's their main focus is money. Let's put it that way. Their main focus is money and control, because they're holding on with an iron fist to these sunflowers. So, all right. So that's where they are. The balanced person, hey, not a problem here. Because the balanced person is so balanced, they are walking into a wonderful place. They could be committed to themselves and their own needs within their own life. And in doing so, they attract that kind of person to themselves. And boy, do they attract someone to themselves. This is a great card. And again, instead of the halo of flowers or the wreath of flowers on just the balanced person's head, because did you notice there was nothing on the other person's head? But when this person turns into a queen, turns into royalty, the wreath is still there. Well, in this deck, there's one giant wreath of abundance, wellness, above both of them. So this is balanced. This is a balanced union, a balanced relationship. Dun, dun, dun. As is confirmed by temperance. Okay. And again, she's holding up the two fingers, 2 and 2. 2 cups, reminiscent of the 2 of Cups. So, and then you end with the 10 of Cups, which is a wish fulfilled of a loving union. And that is complete in all ways, not just as the lovers, but as family as well. So that's why I feel like with the Hierophant and then ending with the 10 of Cups, this becomes a codified union, okay, or a solidified union. So, well, okay, I know what I need to do now. Let me move these up here. The Pulp Tarot, we're going to find out, because we know what happens with the balanced individual. They end up in a really good place. Yay, balanced person. All right. The greedy one all up in the head. Come on, we got to figure out what's going on with you. Hopefully you won't stay that way. Let's figure out if you get a happy ending too. But it's just not going to be a happy ending with this person. Okay, there are too many disparities. There are too many discrepancies. So what happened when that person started to become the 8 of Wands, where they wanted to rush in and make things right, or I just heard it. They got stuck in their head. All right, so one more time? Okay, so using the Pulp Tarot for the greedy person all up in the head. What is their outcome? Or this is always a potential. There's always free will. What is coming for that person? What is coming for that person? Oh my gosh. Okay, at least I can reach this one. You don't have to see my my worn out sweatpants. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got another 2, but unlike 2 of Cups, or the Lovers with a 2, as in 2 people. 2 of Pentacles. They're going to have to make some decisions. They're going to make some decisions about themselves and how they're living and do some pretty introspective, deep, hard work. And I don't know if that's going to happen, is it? Did I read that right? And is that what's going to happen? Yeah, they're saying I read it right. Is that likely to happen? Let me put it that way. Is that likely to happen? They said I've already gotten the card. It's this one right here. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? 2 of Swords. I'm going to say no. I am going to say that the likelihood is not good. Oh my gosh. And they said pull the other one. So there were 2 cards. Like, here's the stack that I just shuffled and nothing flew out. But one was sticking out that way and one was sticking out the other way. And I heard take that one and then I heard take this other one. 2 of Wands. Get out of town. My word. Lord have mercy on us. Look at that. 2 of Pentacles. No. Yeah. 2 of Swords. 2 of Wands. Sadly, the 2 of Wands is at least showing some looking toward the future. This person's going to be slow moving with it, though. You know what? All right, I'll do the rest. They're saying do the rest. Okay, we'll see if anything else comes out. What happens for this greedy person after the 2 of Wands? And I hate to say greedy because I don't think it's necessary. I think it's fear of lack. Because I know I grew up with absolutely nothing and I don't have much now. But what I do have, I've worked really hard for. And so I think that when you grow up with nothing, you have this constant fear and concern and a lack mentality. So I'm going to alter that from saying a greedy person to someone who is hyper-focused on their financial health. That feels a little more gentle and probably a little more accurate. Because I think they grew up with nothing. And so they're always watching and they're always worried. Okay, so the last card in the series of 2s is the Page of Wands. So just maybe, this means that this person will finally start to find a little bit of fire, a little bit of passion, but it's going to be turned inward before it can be turned outward. They're going to have to understand what makes, it sounds like such a stupid thing to say, what makes them tick. But it's who are they? What is a passion for them? What makes them want to get up in the morning? And that doesn't revolve around anyone else. It is entirely about this person. And this is a positive sign. So, man, I'm so relieved. It's going to take a little while. I mean, this is not a short journey. Wow. Okay. Well, so for the person with the lack mentality, that's what we're going to call it from now on. I apologize that I was so harsh, but it just was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So the person with the lack mentality does have the potential to grow and become a more grounded, stable, and solid, balanced person. Now, the person that we're calling a balanced person, who became the Queen, this person is again, a very 80s phrase, but this person is golden. They are, they've done the work. they've done the work, and they have every intention of being happy wherever they are. And that's what ensures that they will end up with a Ten of Cups relationship, or a Ten of Cups feeling within themselves. Even if that doesn't involve someone else, perhaps it's just they make peace with themselves and live his or her best life being happy. This was fascinating. This one was interesting. I was getting all involved. Yeah. This was a very interesting read. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, wishing everyone well. Take care. And I guess that's it. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone gets great test results. I hope everyone gets good news. I hope everyone heals. I hope everyone, and that could be mind or body. You all have perfect souls. Call on your teams. Call on Mother and Father God. Call on your higher power. Call on the Creator. Call on the Creator of all things. And understand that we all can't be here forever, but we can be the best we can while we're here. And we deserve to be happy. Okay? Yay! Everybody give yourself a round of applause. Okay. All right. Be well, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.